Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. Raza Life on Budget. Ara here and welcome to this very special video. Oh my god, I can't believe that I'm making this video right now, and I can't believe that you're gonna be watching this in a couple of days at this point. And of course, as soon as I start speaking, there's people outside making noises. I don't know what they're doing, but please don't mind that. Anyway guys, oh my god, I am getting anxious even just now at the thought of having to talk to you about this thing, but oh my god. Okay, so I've thought about this for a long time, and you know, at first I wasn't really too sure because I am not really serious about my, shop and selling stuff. I am not really that serious and that into that. But lately, I've been kind of inspired and I've been creating stuff. And originally, I wanted to keep it all for myself. And, I was mainly creating it for myself, actually, because I have a couple of new binders that I want to bring to the channel, and so I was creating stuff to give myself a bit more content to work with, material to work with, because the problem is for me that I am European. Okay, I am a European budgeter, and considering that majority of the budgeting community is located mainly in the US, at least the ones that I follow are mainly in the US. I also follow a couple from Europe, but mostly are in the US. I've always had trouble, getting products because they're very expensive and the shipping is crazy high to ship from America to Europe. So I always avoided buying stuff online because I was like, no, I can't justify it. One thing is having to pay for the product and then a few euros, 2-3 euros for the shipping, but another thing is having to pay for the product and then having to pay double the price of the product for the shipping only. It doesn't make any sense. So I never really bought the stuff that I wanted because of that. And so one day I thought, why can I not just, create my own stuff? And that's what I did. I already have some products on my shop, and I think I'm gonna make a separate video where I show you everything else that I have when it comes to, stuff that I'm selling and stuff that I'm giving out for free. But in this video we're gonna focus on one collection, one bundle only, which is really important for me because it has to do with something that I'm very passionate about. And if you follow my channel, then you probably already know, which is of course traveling. So yeah, and before I show you everything though, just know that I am aware of the fact that just as the problem of the shipping cost is from America to Europe, I know that it's the opposite, true, which is the shipping from Europe to America. It's crazy high, but really anywhere in the world, not just America, Europe, even anywhere else. So all of my products that you're about to see are all gonna be digital products. Yes, they're all gonna be digital. I won't be selling physical products, also because, as you're about to see, I myself I am myself already still learning, and I'm still making mistakes. So yeah, I don't want to sell stuff to you that is not perfect. So I just create the templates and I show you the products, and then you are free to download them, print them, and do with them whatever you want. You can even just leave them on the laptop or your iPad or whatever it is that you use to work, and complete them as digital challenges, which works as well. So yeah, you have free access to my products, and of course, being digital, they're also gonna be way cheaper than having to ship you a physical product, which considering what it is that I'm about to show you, the price would have been would have to be pretty high compared to other challenges. But anyway, I'm getting anxious because I'm about to show you. Anyway, what I'm about to present to you in this video is officially my travel collection. Oh yes, as you know, I'm very passionate about traveling. Most of my money goes to travel, and even in the future, I want to keep on saving money to travel. So it made sense to create challenges for that specific purpose. And they're very special because I've been working on them for a long time. And like I was saying, originally I made them for myself, but then I thought, you know, why not? You might like them when you see them, and you might want them, and if you do want them, then I am happy. So I don't have an Etsy shop, I'm only on Ko-fi, and that's what I sell, and that's what I will be selling my stuff, because to be honest, I don't know if this is gonna become a serious thing, you know. For now I just want it to keep as something that I do on the side, as a hobby mainly, whenever I feel like. So I won't have, you know, collections coming out every month or every season. No, I'm just coming up with stuff whenever I feel like. So yeah, anyway, I'm about to present to you my full travel collection that you will find on my Ko-fi shop. Oh my god. Let's start with the freebie, because there is a freebie, and this is actually an old one that I already had, but I wanted to include it in the collection because it has to do with traveling, and that is my vacation challenge. Oh my god, the way I love this challenge, I don't even know how to explain it to you. I've created this challenge a long time ago. I think even before I had a channel, to be honest with you. It was probably one of the very first creation that I made, and I love it. I love it still to this day. I keep on playing this challenge, and I actually have it in my challenges book here, front page, as you can see, because I am playing still to this day with this challenge. I'm still completing it, and I don't think I'll ever stop because it's easy. I love it, and yeah, it's helping me a lot to save for all my trips. I think this is like the third time that I'm playing this challenge probably, which is incredible. It's crazy because I really love it. Anyway, this is a freebie, so you can just go on my Ko-fi and download it for free, and if you do, you will get two different kinds. So you will get the A6 version and the A5 version. They're the same, only the size is different, and you can simply, you know, laminate it, or you can use it this way, or you can do what I did, which is you can print the challenge on a decorated sheet like I did. There you go. And you can transform it into an envelope so that you can, you know, complete the challenge, keep on using it, and at the same time save the money in the same spot, which is probably the best option. And that's it. All you have to do is color in whatever it is that you're saving and complete the challenge. Now, one thing I will say, the denominations here are pretty high, as you can see, and if you complete these ones only without the bonus, then you will end up saving 400. If you add the bonus of 100, that's when you reach the 500 mark here. Now, I know that these denominations are pretty high, to be honest, 50, 20, 10, but don't get worried, you know. For me, I am someone who has a very low budget. My budget is extremely low, but still I managed to complete this challenge no problem. You can just find, you know, different ways of doing it. Like you can focus on the smaller denominations like the 10, and then once you have that one complete, you can condense and use what you already have to complete the higher denominations. That is usually what I do. Or you can just feel free, you know, to change things up and make the 50 as a 25 or a 10 or a 5, simply, you know, transform it into a smaller budget one, or you can simply complete it into separate moments, like the 10 can become 2 5s, the 20 can become 2 10s, and the 50 can become 2 25s, or 15 15 15, and so on. You know, it really depends. You can do whatever you want, and you can make this work for any kind of budget that you might have. So this is the freebie in the traveling collection. And then another challenge that I already had, and I think it's another freebie actually, no it's not, but it's the trip fund saving challenge. Now this is very simple. As you can see, all you have to do is color in the airplanes, give them an amount, and color in as you go. And I gotta say, if you follow my channel, then you know I've completed this challenge while I was trying to save for my trip to Korea. I was saving for the flight at the time, and every time I saved money I completed this challenge, and I was using it as a tracker, and it worked really well for me. I gotta say, I really loved it. For that trip I had actually had to save a lot of money because I was paying the flight tickets for 2 people, so I needed a lot of money, and so I made these airplanes like 50 each or something like that. I don't remember exactly, but still I managed to complete this one, and it was beautiful. And I gotta say, I really love this challenge. You can't really tell from the way it's printed, but in the background there's the globe with the airplanes flying around. It's really pretty, easy concept, and yeah, it works. For me it works, and you can find this one on my Ko-fi shop as well. But now let's come to the core of the collection, and already I'm getting anxious. So the new products, there's 2 new products that I've prepared for this collection, and I am over the moon, excited, happy, scared to show them to you. I've been working on both of them for so long, and you know, they are something that I've seen around a lot and I wanted to have for myself, but I was never able to afford for myself for all the reasons that I've explained. And now I have them all, and you will have the chance to get these products completely at, you know, a very reasonable price, and you'll be able to print them on yourself by yourself, and you know, make them your own. And I think that's crazy. I love it. So let's start with the first one, which is oh my god, yes, in case you don't understand what this is, these are my very own scratch off savings cards. Oh my god, oh my god. Whew, I can't believe that I'm showing them to you. Oh yes, so they are of course inspired by the sloth, because that's my favorite animal. It's always been my mascot ever since I created this channel, so I had to dedicate the collection to the sloth. And it's here, guys, look. I've always wanted to play with scratch off cards, but they were always too expensive for me. I was never able to buy them, and so I said, okay, you know what, I'm just gonna make my own. And they are exactly what I wanted, what I imagined they were gonna be, and I couldn't be happier. So what you're gonna get with this game is the tracker, which is here, as you can see, with the sloth at the background, and you will get 18 cards. You will get 4 pages, 2 for the cards, the front of the card, and 2 for the back. So all you have to do is print back and forth, and they're all gonna, you know, match perfectly. I personally didn't have any problem with the printing, so you should be fine. If you do happen to have any problems, of course, just let me know and I will try to fix it. But anyway, so you will get the tracker to keep track of everything that you're scratching, and the cards. These are 18 cards with values that go from 5 all the way up to 25 if you choose this version, because there's another version which looks the same but it's different, which is gonna have higher denominations. So this one is gonna help you save 250 euros. The other one, the bigger one, is gonna help you save 500 euros and has denominations that go up to 40 or 45 if I'm not mistaken. I don't remember, so I'm gonna put it on the screen. So let's talk about the cards. These are the cards and they're so pretty. This is the back, and as you can see, the back is the same for all of them. And at the front you have a traveling sloth. Oh my god. And this sloth goes all around the world, as you can see. Like here he is in Hawaii, here he is in Japan, Taj Mahal in India, this is New York. You know, you have the sloth traveling everywhere. London, of course, London, Rome. He goes all around the world, and you can have fun saving with this cute sloth. And yeah, just that. Of course, the digital version won't have the sticker on it. You're gonna have to put it on yourself, or you can just leave it, you know, without the sticker. You pick one and you save the amount that you picked, and that is it. All you have to do then is, you know, keep track of where you are and how many cards still you have to save, and that is it. I am in love. I love this game and I can't wait to start, and I think I'm gonna start immediately, probably already in my next video. I don't know. Oh no, probably in 2 videos time, because I'm trying to complete the box. But anyway, so one thing that I want to say, and that's another reason why for me this collection is so special, is all the images that you see here at the front, this one at the back, this one on the tracker, they're all custom made. They're all created from scratch, of course using artificial intelligence, but they're all created from scratch, so you won't be able to find these images anywhere, hopefully, because they're all have been created from zero. So this is 100% mine, and that makes it even more special to me, and I love it. So if you decide to buy this product, like I've said already, you can choose between 2 different kinds. There's going to be 2 different items on the shop, one 500 and one 250. Both of them though are going to have 5 pages, where 4 pages are dedicated to the cards, back and front, and 1 page is going to be dedicated to the tracker. Okay, so this is product number 1. Of course, like I've said already, it's digital, and yeah, this is product number 1. Oh my god, I hope you like it. I hope you enjoy it. We're gonna have fun. You're gonna see me play with it in probably my next couple of videos. I don't know, we'll see. But yeah, oh my god, I don't even know what to say. Like, I hope I made justice to this product, because to me this is so beautiful and so special. I'm in love, and I'm totally satisfied with how it came out. So if you decide that you want it and that you want to buy it, then I don't know, I'll be so happy, honestly. So if you do choose to buy it and use it, then feel free to tag me in your videos, because I want to see you play with it. But anyway, now let's move on to the second item, which possibly took me even longer to make. And I'm talking about everything, like from the creation on Canva to the actual making of the product. It really took me a long time, and still the one that I'm about to show you is not perfect. So even after I made mine, which I'm about to show you, I had to modify it again and go back to work on it to make it even more perfect for you, so you will have an even more modified and perfected version than the one that I have. But anyway, whew, I am so happy and so excited and so thrilled to show you my my very own savings challenge book. Oh my god, I can even begin to explain how excited and how anxious I am right now showing this to you. I don't know if you can tell by my voice, but I am oh my god, this is a lot. So I created my very own savings challenge book, which of course is inspired by all the different savings books that exist already, but I wanted to have my own, always for the same reason that I've said already multiple times. So I created it. It's here, it's mine, and it's beautiful. Of course, like I've said already, this is gonna be a digital, so you will be able to buy this book, and actually I'm gonna go back to this, but you'll be able to buy it and you'll be able to print it however you want. Just make sure that when you print it you have the A5 selected, okay, because otherwise it's gonna print as an A4. Unless you want an A4, that's fine, but the original size is this, which is an A5, so make sure that when you print it you have A5 selected, all right? But other than that, that is it, my beautiful book. Okay, so of course it's inspired by sloths here as well, and I called it I saved all year for this, so now let me spend. Because of course when you travel and when you go on a holiday, or when you go, you know, on a trip anywhere, you just want to enjoy what you have saved for the entire year. So, and that is mainly, you know, my thought process when I went to Korea. I spent over a year saving for that trip, so by the time I was on the trip I wanted to be free to spend everything. Like, even if I came home without a single cent left in my bank account, I would have been happy, to be honest, because that money was there for a reason. And so I saved all year for this, so now let me spend. Alright, so before I go into the book and show you, I'm gonna tell you a little more about how I created it, because as you know, I do have a travel binder, which if you follow my channel then you already know. And inside the travel binder that I use to save for all my trips, big and small, what is this? I don't know. Anyway, so I have all these categories, which are flight, transportation, accommodation, food, adventures, shopping, and miscellaneous, which are the basic categories that I work on when I'm trying to save for a trip. And having these categories helped me a lot to make sure that I had the money for everything. And then I have 3 smaller categories, which are one-day trips. So, you know, trips, maybe road trips or trips by train, where you can go back and forth in one day, essentially. I have weekend escapes for, you know, when you have a couple of days off and you want to take advantage of it to go somewhere and spend a couple of days outside, you know, and just, yeah, escape, essentially. And then I have the vacation one, which is for your summer or your holiday, your summer or winter vacation or holiday. So these are the categories that I have, and my goal is usually to save for each one of them with a different budget. So each one of these categories has a different budget, which is higher or lower depending on how much I think I'm gonna spend. And so what I did was I created this book with those categories in mind. So as I go into the book and I show you, you will see that each page back and forth is going to be dedicated to one of those categories. So as you complete the challenges, you will save for each one of those categories. Even if you don't have them, I think it's a good way to have everything that you need for the trip, you know, and cover all different aspects. So as I go in, as you can see, of course you have the back of the I'm excited, the back of the cover, which is just as the front. If you buy the whole book, then here you're gonna have a thank you message, which mine of course doesn't have, but yours will. And then you go into the challenges. As you can see, this one is for a flight. So this is how all the challenges are going to be called, this, at least this side. This one is for, and then you have the category. So this one is for a flight. So you have the back one, the front one, sorry, and the back one. These two are for flight. Then you move on and you have, this one is for transportation. And you have the back, the front, and the back for transportation. This one is for accommodation, and you have front and back for accommodation, and so on for all of them, right? So in here you will find all kinds of different games, because that's what I wanted. Really, I wanted it to be as varied as possible, because there's so many different games that I like that I wanted to include, and so that's what I did. I included in here all my favorite games that I always see people play and that I wanted to play myself. So you start with, of course, a scratch off, where you also have a special one, and this one is going to save you 100 plus. Here you have a coloring challenge where each icon is worth 5, and here at the top you will always, if possible, you will always have the amount that you're going to save. Then for transportation you have another coloring challenge where you are going to be the one choosing how much each one is worth. Here you have a little race, so essentially you roll the dice and you color in as you go, and if you complete all of it you will save over 300 euros. And here essentially the first one that's going to be complete is the first one that is going to be at the beach. So who's going to be first at the beach? And I love it because you have all these different animals racing with, you know, their own means of transport. So you have a bicycle, you have a scooter, you have an airplane. I don't know, I just thought it was so cute. It was adorable. Here you have another, for accommodation you have another scratch off, and as you can see mine is a bit crowded in some places. That's why I had to modify this page a little bit. So now, as for the way it is now, you shouldn't have any problems, so don't worry about this. This is just mine. Yours won't look this way. And here as well you have a special icon where you have to pick the amount, and that is why it's 100 plus, because you are going to be the one choosing the amount for the special icon. And at the back you have another roll the dice where if you complete all the boxes, coloring in all the dice that you see, that you're gonna end up saving 504 euros total. Whew. And then for food you have a wipeout game. If you don't know how it works, you roll a dice. Let's say you get 5, so 5 is gonna be your wipeout number. Then you keep on rolling and you move on until you roll another 5. If you happen to roll another 5, then you have to erase all the numbers that comes before the 5 essentially, and then you're gonna have you're gonna start rolling again and save the remaining numbers, and you have to write down the total at the bottom. I hope that makes sense. I'm not really good at explaining, but that is the idea. There's a lot of people that play this game, so I'm sure you can find other people, but you will see me playing these games very soon, hopefully. So of course you're gonna see how it works. And this is for the front and for food. And at the back you have I'm so excited about this. This is one of my favorites, which is a board game where you have to guide the sloth to the eucalyptus, and you know, here and there on the street, on the road, he's gonna find some junk food that of course he's gonna want to eat. And so all you have to do here is choose an amount for each spot, and choose an amount for the food. For the spots, you can even decide to distinguish between the white ones and the blue ones. So let's say having the white one for 5 and the blue ones for 10, or you can just save the same for all of them. And here and there on the board you're gonna find some spicy ones like roll the dice, go back to the start, go on for spaces and all of that, so just to make it a bit more fun. And this is the game. Whew, love it, love it. All right, moving on for activities, you have this game which is inspired by Erica at Erica Budgets, and I gave her a shout out simply because I think that she's the creator of this game, and I think that she's the only one currently who has this game, so it felt right to give her a shout out. So essentially what you have to do is you have to keep on rolling and keep on scratching until you have all the numbers scratched. And if you scratch a number, I mean, if you roll the dice and you end on a number that was already scratched, then you have to roll and double the amount that you get, if that makes sense. Again, you're gonna see me play with this, so you'll see how it works. And as you can see, mine is a bit funky looking, and that is because of course I had to modify the page, so yours won't look this way, yours would be just fine, don't worry about it. So this is the front, and at the back you have another scratch off, but this time you only have these two options. So you either scratch these or you either scratch this, and you are gonna be the one choosing the amount for both. And it's beach or mountain, because you have a beach sloth and a mountain sloth. So depending on which one you get, you're gonna save. Now for the unplanned is miscellaneous essentially, and here you have a word search where you can decide to save by the word or by letter. So you can either choose to save an amount for each word that you find, or you can choose to save according to how many letters are in the specific word, or you can do both. That's up to you. And then at the back you have a color by number, where I only gave you the colors, so you don't have any indication here on how to use the colors. So what you have to do is you have to pick an amount for each color, and then you have to color in the drawing as you desire, as you wish. So let's say one day you only have 5 available, so you want to save 5, so you pick the color that is 5 and you use that and you save that amount, if that makes sense. Oh my god, I'm still excited. Okay, moving on to shopping, you have another scratch off, and here as well, as you can see, I had to work on this page again, so yours won't look this way, don't worry. Mine is of course a mistake, but yours is gonna look fine, so don't worry. And this one is gonna save you 100 plus, because here as well there's a special icon that you have to choose an amount for. And then at the back you have a shut the box, because of course I love shut the box and I had to have it in my book. So you have a shut the box here, where each one of these is like a sloth, so you go and you color in as you save. And then we move on to the smaller categories that I had. So the first one being one-day trips, and here you have to save 10 for each icon as you color in. At the back you have a puzzle where you of course color and save according to the number, so pretty. And then at the back you have 4 in a row. Now I wanted to give the shout out to the creator of this game, but I couldn't find her anywhere. I think she took the product down from her shop, so I wasn't able to find her anymore. So I have no idea who invented this game. If you know, then please let me know in the comments, because I would love to give her a shout out, but in the meantime I can't do it. But it's very, very simple. So you have to pretend that you're playing 4 in a row. So you pick 2 colors, let's say a blue and a red, and you keep alternating them, because the colors are going to be the 2 different players. Okay, so let's say blue starts and you roll a 5, so you color in the 5 as the blue player. Then it's a red turn, you roll again, you have a 4, so you're gonna color in a 4. And then it's blue's turn again, another 4, so you color in the 4, and you keep alternating until one of the 2 colors reaches a 4 in a row. All right, I hope that makes sense. I'm not good at explaining, but again, you're gonna see me playing with this, so don't worry. Now let me clean this off and I'll be right back. Alright, so this was 4 in a row. I can't wait to play this game because I love it. When I saw people playing this game on you know, different videos, I got so excited. I was like, oh my god, I need to have it because I want to play it too. So this is very fun. And then at the back, and this is for a weekend escape, and at the back you have probably my favorite page, which is the This or That travel edition. And I don't know, I just love the way I designed the page. I think I did a great job. I'm very proud of myself. I love it. So you have, you know, the questions, and you have the this section and the that section. So all you have to do is pick an amount for this, pick an amount for that, and each time you reply to a question, you have to pick this or that, and then save this or that. Love it, love it. I love this page. Did I say it that I love it? Because I love it. It's beautiful. Next up is the vacation page, which is also the last one, and in here you have a card game where you save according to the face value of the card, and then for the king, ace, queen and jack, you are gonna be the one choosing the amount. So something very easy, but that never gets old in my opinion. And at the back, lastly, you have a mini shut the box, because yeah, why not? I mean, it's fun, it's easy, and you're gonna save a lot in here already, so I wanted something easy just to, you know, finish the book. And then you have the back of the book and the back cover, and there you go. This is my book. I love it. I love it. To me, this is perfection. Absolutely. It's colorful, it has so many different games, it has a sloth on it, so I don't know, I'm in love. And of course this is for you as well if you want to print it. Now the way I did it was I of course laminated all the pages. You don't have to. And also I printed the back and the front cover on a 300 grams paper, so to make it thicker, you know, and stronger, whereas the inside pages are all printed on a 130 grams paper, which is slightly thicker than normal paper, which is 80 grams usually. So but you can use normal paper, you know, it really depends on what you have. And then what else? Yeah, so as for the listing on my shop, you're gonna find one for the entire book. So if you want to, you can buy the entire book and you can print all of it, or you can print just the pages that you like, whatever. Or if you're interested in one particular section only, let's say you only like the flight section and you don't like anything else, you will also find listings for each single section. So you will find a listing for flight, a listing for transportation, a listing for accommodation, and you will be able to only buy the ones that you're interested in. If you happen to be interested in, let's say, this one, and let's say this one only, and these are the only two that you want, you can contact me and I will see, you know, if I can create a custom order for you, including only the challenges that you want, and of course with a separate pricing. So yeah, you're gonna find the whole book and then the different sections all separate, so that you can choose the ones that you want. And that is it, guys. So this is officially my travel collection. Let me put it all out for you to see. I am so proud of this. Again, I don't know if I'm gonna make, you know, collections like this all the time. I probably won't, I don't know, but for the meantime, this is what I have for you. Let me get the freebie as well. I hope you like it and I hope you decided to buy it. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please consider leaving a like, a comment and subscribing to the channel. And if you decided to stick around, then I'll see you in the next one. hopefully we will gonna use these products. Bye bye.